What is going on, guys? Welcome to the Prop Dropper. I give you guys free daily player props on this channel. So if you guys are interested in that, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel because it does help me out a lot. And make sure you hit the bell icon so you guys are notified every time I drop a new video. Because like I mentioned, I'm going to be dropping daily videos for the NBA. We got the NFL as well. But man, oh man, I'm so happy the NBA is back. So I got 4 player props for you guys today that I absolutely love. Let's just quickly recap how we did on opening night. I'm very frustrated. We do go 0-2, but both props should have hit. The first one was unbelievable. Kevin Durant over 23.5 points. That one was a hook. And he finished with 23. Missed a free throw. This went to double overtime, and he still couldn't get the job done. Love the read, love the process, but KD just was not aggressive, didn't demand the ball enough, and yeah, that one doesn't come through for us. And then Steph over 25.5 points. It seemed like he was on his way there. I think he had like 14 at half, and then the Warriors kind of just had everybody contribute. Buddy Hield got hot, and they didn't really need Steph at the end there. I think he finished with 21. So love the read on both of those plays, by the way. So you got to trust the process here. But what I am going to do is, until we get some more data on this NBA season, I'm just going to dial it back with the 1-unit plays and play more half-unit, just so we kind of, get a feel for the season here. So I do have a couple of half-unit plays, but I do have my first play of today is going to be a 1-unit play because I absolutely love this one, and this is my most confident play. So here we go. I'm starting out with my first player prop. Matas Bucelis over 14.5 points. Best odds, -125 on Bet365. Now, this prop has gone up to 15.5 points, and I still like it there. So I would absolutely take it, but I'm going to track it at 14.5 because it's still available at the time I'm recording this. So now let's talk about Bucelis and why I love this for a unit here. If you guys have not paid attention, Matas Bucelis is the next big thing in the NBA, man. I truly believe this kid is going to be special for the Chicago Bulls. He has been dominant in the preseason. In his last 3 preseason games, had 19 points, 20 points, and 19 points. And by the way, that's on 24, 30, and 24 minutes. So not even a full complement of minutes. I believe he's going to get all the minutes because this Bulls team is going to go through him. They're going to build around him. And I believe he is the future of this Bulls team. And so he's going to get plenty of playing time here. He's starting, obviously. And we also have no Kobe White here, by the way. Okay, Kobe White is going to miss a little bit of time here, which is huge for us because Matas becomes the primary scorer for this Bulls team. Josh Giddey's a playmaker. Vucevic is old at this point. He's not going to be on this team much longer. And who do you really have other than that, right? A bunch of guys that can't really create. Bucelis can do everything here. And so to me, I feel like this is even a ladder opportunity. That's why I like it at 15.5. I just feel like this kid is going to be special. And we're talking about the Pistons. Yes, they're a good defensive team, but this line is just too low for me. So it doesn't scare me. I think he's just going to get the shots up here. And so to me, we take a look at Bucelis taking that year 2 leap. This line is going to be much higher as we get later into the season, but I absolutely love it at 14.5 points. I just told you guys how he was doing in preseason. He's going to get 30, 32, 33 plus minutes every single game. So yeah, Matas Bucelis over 14.5 points. Lock this one in. This kid is special. Love this for my first player prop. So that's the only 1-unit prop we're doing for today. The rest of these are going to be each for a half unit. Let's move on to our second play of the day, and that is Michael Porter Jr. over 25.5 points plus rebounds. So again, pay attention. We're doing PR, points plus rebounds. Best odds -125 here, widely available. So MPJ has a brand new role with the Brooklyn Nets. Okay, he is the primary scorer alongside Cam Thomas here. So plenty of shots to go around for both of these two guys who are chuckers. And there's a reason I didn't take PRA, because it is the never swing the rock Porter Jr., right? He's going to get shots up, people. And this is a beautiful matchup against a porous Charlotte Hornets defense. You know they're not going to guard anybody. So MPJ is going to be able to get plenty of points here. And he's going to be able to get a bunch of rebounds here because who is really there to rebound? The Hornets are starting Moussa Diabate at center. And then you got Claxton, yes, for the Nets. But I don't expect him to play like 30-plus minutes as much. So I believe Porter is going to be able to get all the minutes in the world. His last preseason game, 34 points, 10 rebounds, guys. So he had 44 PR in his last preseason game, and that was with the full complement of minutes. That is the type of usage you're looking at here. So I think this line, just like the Bucelis one, is going to get up higher as we get later into the season. In his previous games before that, 15 and 4, 13 and 4, 13 and 5. But again, all those in limited minutes. So I just love this prop at 25.5 points plus rebounds against a bad Hornets defense for a guy who's going to chuck on his new role for this Nets team. Love this one and lock it in for the second player prop of the day. Let's move on to our third player prop here. We have Giannis Antetokounmpo over 30.5 points. That is best odds minus 125 on BetMGM. He is going up against the Wizards here. Great matchup. We know the Wizards aren't that great defensively. They did improve, which bodes well, though, for our prop here because this game should be competitive here. They have C.J. McCollum this year, Chris Middleton, alongside the young core of Sarr and Bub Carrington, guys like that. But yeah, Giannis, man, when he plays the Wizards, he just destroys them. Last season, 42 points, 35 points. He had the other game, he only played 19 minutes, still had 18 points. So, like, we're talking about a guy giving, like, a point per minute here. Giannis is, for at least the early part of the season, just going to dominate. We'll see what happens if he's with the Bucks, but we don't really care about that. Right here, right now, he is going to dominate. Nobody on this Wizards team can stop Giannis. So lock this one in for 30.5 points for my third player prop of the day. And finally, my fourth one, going with Cade Cunningham over 36.5 PA. We're going back to the Bulls game here, guys. I know the Bulls really well, okay? That is my team. So Cade over 36.5 PA, minus 106 on FanDuel. Best odds here. Cade last season against the Bulls went 36 PA, 27 PA, and 37 PA. So right around this line here. So it's a sharp line for sure. But I like it to go over here because we are talking about a Bulls team that's going to run up and down the floor. So they're not good defensively as well, but they play a fast pace. And Cade can rack up the points and he can rack up the assists. That's why I like PA, because I feel like Cade can do both. He's going to be able to score, and nobody on this Bulls team is going to be able to stop him. We know that. And then he's going to be able to find the guys around him, Asar Thompson, Jalen Duren, like guys like that, Tobias Harris. So to me, I love this prop here for Cade Cunningham against a porous Bulls team that does run up and down the floor for more possessions and more opportunities. So love these 4-player props, guys. Honestly, I absolutely love them. Hopefully, we sweep the board here. Let's see. But we're going a little or light here as far as the units. Again, told you guys the Bucelis one's the only one unit play. The rest of these, I'm playing them and tracking them for half a unit each. Let's hope, again, we sweep the board. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Let me know if you're tailing down below, guys. And again, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video.